Hi guys, and welcome to a new channel that we have created. It's Identity Car Care. This is a first time for us, first time for myself. So I would like to start off with an apology. One, for my heavy Scottish accent, and two, I'm well outside my comfort zone. But we're trying to do a new thing here, taking the first steps to trying to create something. I think we maybe have something here that people might be interested in, they might not be interested in, but we're going to find out basically. We're just going to work off the whiteboard here and give you an introduction as to what we are, who we are, sorry, how we started, what goals we have, what to expect in the next 12 months, and what cars that we currently have to work on. As usual, if you could like and subscribe, it would help us grow. It would also let us know where we're at and what we can do to make the channel better. The more kind of videos that we hopefully are able to record, the more we can invest in some video equipment, and the more confident we'll get, the editing will become better and stuff like that. So we're just going to dive in and start answering to these kind of points that we have here. I'll talk you through this side of the board just in a short moment, but we're kind of sticking to this side of the board. I would have wiped it, but I kind of need to keep this so I don't forget. So who we are. We are car care enthusiasts, trying to we've created this. We started off as identity, valeting and detailing, but we kind of moved away from that because my passion is car care as a whole, so not just cleaning and polishing, etc., and maintaining and coating and stuff, but as car care as a whole, I've kind of got a mad thing for Japanese cars, so I think car care as a whole describes us better, so we kind of moved to that. So we do some mechanical work, and we're working towards getting qualified in that, and then we have the kind of valeting and detailing side of that as well, which gives us the big kind of umbrella of car care, if you will. How we started. This started for me, I worked as a painter, and it was a good job in that, but I was always thinking of cars all day long, and I was working in cars and stuff on my own at home and stuff like that, and I was always going to end up in cars. So it started because I bought my own Audi, and I wanted to look after it. I see it's like an investment. You spent a lot of money and you're kind of tied to finance or a loan or whatever. So I wanted to keep the car as best it could be, and for as long as possible to keep the value in it. So I had to learn how to do that basically. I'd washed a car with what you've kind of got at home, but I'd never taken steps into researching and developing in terms of detailing and car care and stuff like that. So we kind of had to pick up the mitts and learn what we were doing, and before we knew it, we couldn't put them back down again. It started off as doing some friends' cars and some family's cars and getting kind of into it, and then all of a sudden we were getting bookings for customers and things like that, so it's kind of snowballed from there. Like I said, we've never been able to put it back down again. Since we picked it up, it's kind of everything, nothing else matters. It's cars and car care, kind of for me. What goals we have? The ultimate goal, with or without YouTube channel and stuff like that, is to own and run my own car care company. I'm kind of at the level and the passion that this is what I want to do. It's what I want to solely concentrate on. Like I said, I think we maybe have something here that people might be interested in, and if we can help even one or two people along the way, then that's our goal. What to expect over the next 12 months. Over the next 12 months, we're going to look at how we do car care, what products work for us, what don't work for us, mistakes we've made along the way, and how we learn from those mistakes. Everyone 100% has made mistakes. I've made more than a couple, and it's how you recover for those mistakes. So we're going to touch on that, as well as show you some of the mechanical side of what we do, and how we kind of run that. It's kind of hard to do cleaning and mechanical in the same kind of space, so It's very, very difficult, but we're going to show you how we do car maintenance and we tie it in with car care. So hopefully we're going to have a few of those videos over the next 12 months. We might do some challenges and stuff along the way. Some challenges with products, some fun challenges. There's loads of wee tips and advice and stuff like that I've picked up and I've learned from other people that I can pass back on. And the last one is what cars that we currently have. Previously in the video I've said about the kind of mad Japanese cars that we have. So we're going to kind of show you them. If we can open the door just now, we'll give you a sneak peek before we leave, because that's going to be our kind of first video next. It's going to be what cars we have. Currently we have, as you'll have seen here, a van build. It's not a detail or a mobile van build for valet and stuff. It's a van build that we basically bought off one of our friends, and we're doing it up. It required one of the hardest deep cleans that we could do, along with some mechanical work and stuff. So we've got that there. So we've got the van. We have a very rare Nissan Super Turbo. A few people will be familiar with them, so we've got it. We have a Nissan Pulsar GTIR. We have an Audi Q5. We've got a little Citroen C1. We have a Subaru Impreza import, Japanese import. And we have a classic Mini, a 1988 or 89 I believe. That's currently in the kind of stages of being converted with the Honda B16A engine. So hopefully we're going to show you some of them videos as we do our car care. We'll touch and we'll dive into car care, and then every now and again we'll pick up a project and we'll hopefully try and show you how we started the project and then run it all the way through till the finished article. So that's how we're going to run this, hopefully over the next 12 months or so. It's going to be very difficult. These things aren't easy. You can't just pick up a camera. I'm very much new to this. We're doing it from a present I got for my Christmas and my mobile phone. So there's going to be some challenges along the way for certain, but I think we might be able to help a few people. Just before we go, I'm going to give you a wee snip. So this is currently a car that we had in for a deep clean. I'll just show you around that. We've done a day's work or so on this. It's sitting there waiting for the final touches. We've done some mechanical maintenance on it as well, in terms of tyre pressure sensor and stuff like that. So that's waiting to get collected, but I suppose everyone may be interested in this. This is what Nissan Super Turbo that we've picked up. It's not registered on the road in the UK yet. As you can see, we've already we got started on this, and then it became kind of difficult to pick up parts and stuff, so kind of in the middle of it. But this is just I'm not going to take you too far into it because we're going to do a separate video on this. But this is just to give you a kind of insight on some of the cars that we have in the collection and what we're going to be up to. We're going to try and keep the videos relatively small and interesting, hopefully, so as we don't drag on and bore people. So we're looking about maybe the 15-minute mark for our videos and stuff. So this is a kind of snippet of what you're going to see over the next 12 months or so, and we'll take you on the journey. The more we grow, the more you guys will get to see. So thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.